Holy cow. Hello guys, Unoraptormon here. Welcome back to The Cat Lady. We are now in Chapter 2. Second First Breath.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patrons are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Okay, so I was right on that.
I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on
Six
sleep.
diploma, that's interesting.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Okay, what, considering that this is really an 18 or older video
She's
game,
awake,
what the
Doctor.
fuck?
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan.
Hi, Susan. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Susan. Yeah? Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Well, she seems kind of precious. Jeez. Again, I think back to all the times my friend tried to kill herself. Over the past year, I've lost count.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say
That's
you're
higher than
lucky,
my blood pressure, and I'm
and that I
24.
hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Well, at least she's nice. Man. Cece, she always talked her way out of the emergency room. What the heck? Why is that possessed?
Bad dream?
No, just a dream like any other.
Oh, that's fine then. I nearly woke you up, you see. Saw you tossing and turning as I came in here. You looked like you were having a horrible nightmare. I get nightmares sometimes. I get them, and I can't wake up. Or sometimes I dream that I'm falling. Those are strange dreams. Because I think I like them. I keep falling, but I never fall, if you know what I mean. Never hit the ground. Never.
What's to do with that?
Happened to me.
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then... all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil. I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so, here I am. Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
I should have asked her
How
name.
long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed
The
to
heart
bring
in
you
the
back.
machine.
You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of
Oh,
all the
what an
days, he chose
ass.
that one, eh?
Woo!
He never told me why.
I'm okay,
but
Puff.
I don't care anymore.
Wow.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am.
Okay.
He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Puff's trying to cheer me up with her
They say
presence.
He's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One
T-
girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now, why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't
Yikes.
know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
Alright.
He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet.
Interesting.
So,
Aww.
be prepared for that.
Sure, but it's
She's
a bit
doing
too
this
late
on
for
her
me
own,
to
by the
hide
way.
how I feel
from
now
messing
anyway.
with her tail.
I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Let's go with the daughter.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
See if we can get
Tell
anything
me more
else.
about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zelman.
Okay, so it's
But everyone
probably
just
just a
calls him Dr.
repeat
X.
of what
He
she's
comes on
already
the ward
said.
often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you. But Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions.
Okay, so yeah, it's just a repeat of
I think I might take
information.
it up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt.
Stop.
Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure, but it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Alright, so yeah, this was just a repeat of information. I thought there'd be more.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Woof. Alright, let's go. Ready to talk.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Give me a few seconds. Adequate. 1, 2, first choice. 3, 4, second choice. 5, 6, final choice. Five. So, final.
I was brought up without a father.
I understand he wasn't there when you were growing up. Can you tell me why? What happened to him?
He...
Same thing. 2.
died in an accident. I'm not sure what exactly happened. All I know is that it was a car crash.
Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, that is why you wear your seatbelt.
I was told he died instantly.
I would hope he died instantly.
Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Again. 1.
I can't complain. My mum was great. She did her best to make up for the loss of my father. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. Her forever broken heart finally gave up. But she did give me a wonderful childhood, despite everything that happened. I will always love her for that.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
The heck? Okay.
I need to get out of this place.
Oops.
I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Okay, where's my D4? Ah, there it is. Of course it's blue. Okay. So, alright, let's see. Bed. Alright, anything over here? Pillow. There's nothing interesting under the pillow. Okay. The needles are stuck at 10:08. Probably broken. Maybe it just needs new batteries. Full of latex gloves, 3 different sizes. Okay. So, looks like that's it for... Oh. It's already running. Okay. Turn tap off. Huh. Okay. Let's go this way. It's a toilet door. So it's the bathroom. Let's check it out. Enter. Someone's inside.
Hello? I guess I should wait my turn.
Yep. So let's go this way. A list of drugs for patient inside room 2. I guess that's me then. I'm on a lot of sedatives, it appears. That's not good. The stuff they're giving me could knock out a horse and give it a headache for a week too. Could also cause hallucinations and paranoia. How bizarre. Why would they want to give me all that? If I had to guess, I'd say so they can have you back in here? I'm not crazy, I know that for sure. If anyone's crazy here, it's someone who put me on all this medication for no good medical reason. Jeez. A bunch of chrysanthemums. I hate flowers. Really? Well, that explains why you're not the gardening type. No way I'm taking them, okay? I don't like flowers, especially chrysanthemums. Don't like flowers, really don't care what they smell like. Okay, so yeah, you vehemently hate flowers. Side room 2. They must be keeping another suicidal nutcase in there. Let's enter.
I've got enough gloves in my pocket. There's no need to take more.
Nothing interesting under the pillow. Oh well. Curiosity killed the cat. A list of drugs for patient inside room 1 and some notes. According to this, her name is Ann Burton, 35 years of age. She's taking lots of sedatives and has a long history of drug abuse. Seems that on top of it all, she's taking methadone for heroin withdrawal syndrome. At the bottom of the page, there's a note saying she's actually a private patient who's staying here out of her own free will. Lucky lady. I guess it won't be so easy for me to leave the ward. I bet she thinks those red rimmed glasses make her look attractive. I know her kind all too well. Completely dedicated to her job, yet totally brainless and closed-minded. Wow.
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
It's a discharge letter for Ann Burton, currently a patient inside room 1. Seems she has admitted herself into hospital and is allowed to leave whenever she wishes.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Pile up on the desk.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry, are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Ooh, chairwoman.
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
I'll come back later.
Please do, ma'am. We'll be right here.
Alright, let's see what else we can say to her.
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you.
Yay.
He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, alright?
I want out of here now.
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
Well, she didn't say it to
I'm
us.
sorry.
It was one of the
people come
options.
through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Got to get her out of the way. There we go. This must be the patient from side room 2. God, doesn't she look confused? Another suicidal patient. Strange. She looks like someone I know.
Hi. Are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I miss her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother, you little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Let's enter, because we know there's no one in here now. Okay. Looks like it hasn't been emptied for a while. There are lots of discarded medication pots in there among other gross stuff. Maybe there's something useful. I'll take one of these medicine pots. Medicine pot? Please stop writing messages on the mirrors. While we are currently experiencing difficulties maintaining high levels of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff, we ask all patients to be considerate and help us keep the ward tidy. That sucks. Can't look at myself. The mirror is cracked. A large shard of glass is lying on the side. Let's take it. If they find it on me, they'll think I'm a complete psycho. But it might be useful too. I'll risk it. Let's see what happens when we turn on the hot. Excuse me real quick. Hello? I don't have a credit card. For the love of Peter, Paul, and Mary. What's wrong with people? Let's use. The lid is down. Really? Really? Open lid. Dying for a wee ever since I woke up. Crap! Well, thankfully nothing's being really shown. So, Jeez, don't you know how to wipe? Actually, I have an idea. Alright, looks like there's some steam finally rising. So, hello, eel. Alright, let's see. Use. You. Oh, that worked. Your face is dark, so.
Someone is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Ah, well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. Ah, it's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
And we'll conveniently take our leave. I'll talk with her in a minute. Yes, that's exactly what I need to finally go home. Don't really need any of these. I think I'd rather read a magazine. Alright. I'm fairly certain I need something else. So... let's see. I'm gonna lie down real quick. Don't really want to sleep here. I'm not tired anyway. Okay. See if she's still in there.
It wasn't you who did it, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone just stuck a bunch of... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's sorted now. I just hope it's the last time I've put my hands in that stinking toilet.
Alright. So, Ela, let's see what else we can do with this. Alright, and then last but not least, so we have Ela. Press. Okay, and then user interface again is off. I'll admit, it feels kind of weird playing a game that's not...
Someone is coming.
Ooh, excuse me. That's not more interactive.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
Considering.
I want to see how long it takes you to answer the bell.
Look, I'm a nurse. I have a lot of paperwork to do. We're doing our best here. It's not my fault that suicidal fruitcakes like you come here and scratch and piss on the bloody walls.
Hey, don't speak to me like that.
That is a very...
I'm not suicidal, and I'm not a fruitcake, and I didn't scratch anything, let alone pissing on the walls.
Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Huh. May 24th. She was born.
I'll have your name, so I can make a big fat complaint.
There is no need for that attitude.
Yes, there is. You're being a totally
First,
and
you were being
unreasonable.
disruptive when I'm just trying to do my paperwork. And now you are threatening me. Oh, you should know we are only following the doctor's orders here. Now, forget that silliness and let me have a quick look at your wristband. Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, all right?
Are you insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you?
So, yikes. I wonder if that means she was this kind of nurse. No, I've gone through surgery before.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Well, we got our other 2 letters. Oh. Okay. Let's see if we can't do a little exploration. Let's, yikes, see what all's changed. What the fuck is that? Narcotic heart. So hard to concentrate. Is this thing filled with drugs? I wonder. Well, I mean, why not? Because why not? This world. Whew, at least you didn't hit your head. At least I hope you didn't. Whew.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
I fully agree. Now my question is, where's this red stuff gonna come in handy? Let's talk to you.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
At least you're still giving me
But
a
I
shot.
know it. Let me just think for a second. Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you after all. I'm
Oh,
sorry
wow.
I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
I'd believe it.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart. Do you know how to get out of here?
We're not supposed to get out. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
Mm-hmm.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favourite one.
Jeez.
Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here.
Methadone.
Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs.
So that's what it was, a spider's
I
heart.
just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see. What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it, I drink it down, and my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there. Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it.
So we entered some
So
kind of
near,
dream realm.
And yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
Wonder why it's a spider's heart.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Yes, it's all fine. It's just hard to wait, you know? They
Fair.
said I can have it. You know, yeah? So I wait here. Don't want to miss it. That nurse promised it to me. The one with the red glasses. But I think it's been 3 hours already. Why are they late? Do you think something happened? Do you think she changed her mind? Because I swear if she did, I will hurt myself again. I swear to God, I will hurt myself again.
I'm
Yay.
sure they'll be here in a minute. They're probably just very busy. That's all. How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favour to you, yeah?
Well, technically, you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid.
This is true.
I just really want to go home. Please understand.
Gosh, Susan sounds more and more like
That's fine.
CC
I
every
don't
moment.
mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Funny you should mention that.
I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes, go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Poor woman.
I'm not drinking that.
I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes, no matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they? You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
Technically, we can get out of here now. Why did I need to pick up a single glove?
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, pulled that off well.
All right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go.
Whoa.
Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom.
Alrighty,
We'll
actually,
see you soon.
I'm gonna end this episode here. I'll see you guys in the next one.
No.
Unoraptormon, signing out.
You won't.
Ciao.
Now get out of my way.
Hello?